Guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the rise and fall of VEVE, also known as Ecomi, and many of you may know the native currency of the platform, Omi. Now, we're going to talk about that in this video. There's going to be a twist. I'm also going to give my conclusion, so make sure you stick around and watch this video from start to finish. Now, many of you watching this video would have been on this journey with myself from the beginning, or at least midway, or some of you are completely new and are basically watching from the sidelines and saying to yourself, well, is this a project that I want to be involved with? This is a project that I want to invest in, etc. All questions will be answered. Now, let's go all the way back to the start of 2021. Now, of course, at this point in time, you could have bought pretty much any cryptocurrency and it would have produced a phenomenal ROI. But some cryptocurrencies actually had utilities. Now, Ecomi VEVE is an NFT, premium digital license NFT provider. And they essentially provide users or people that are interested in licensed premium digital NFTs, such as Powerpuff Girls, such as Cartoon Network, such as Batman, the list goes on and on and on, Superman, and much more. I don't need to go over it with you guys. Many of you would know what type of premium digital license NFTs I am talking about, and they also have incredible partnerships with Disney, etc. Now, we saw a huge gap in the market from the start. We knew that NFTs would be big, and we bet on VEVE. Now, we initially started with actually purchasing VEVE NFTs on the platform. Now, many of you that bought NFTs from the start, saw a tremendous ROI. For example, we saw this particular NFT, the Todd McFarlane Batman, that was going for $79 at the time, and at its peak was valued just under or over, I'm not quite sure, around $15,000. Now, the current price is $2,000. If you bought at $79, then of course you're still up tremendously, but the ROI just from the VEVE NFTs alone were spectacular, and many of us that bought from the start are still surprisingly in a nice amount of profit, despite the platform VEVE NFTs being down around 80 to 90% at the moment, right? So yeah, that's essentially the gist of what Ecomi provide, right? Now, of course, many people were buying the coins. So as soon as we started buying the VEVE NFTs, and remember, when we were buying in beta stages, so there was so much issues with the platform was lagging, etc. I mean, it was a nightmare, but at the same time, we believed in this project. We believed in this project, and so we were looking at, of course, the native currency of Ecomi, which is Omi. Now, the project wasn't actually available on many platforms at the time. There were two main platforms that you could buy this project on, and that was BitMax, also known as AscentX now, and Bit4x, right? Now, when we purchased, we bought at just under a quarter of a cent. We got a nice entry in, and we essentially saw a parabolic rally going into April, and then things changed, right? When we saw the crypto market sell off, Omi was no different. We saw this project sell off as well. And do remember, guys, this market cap went way above $1 billion. The current market cap for Omi now is $359 million. And believe it or not, this project has remained relatively stable despite the sell-off, with the project now ranked 8th in terms of NFT tokens by market cap, right? So this isn't necessarily a project that is dead and gone. I do want to make that clear. Many of the NFT tokens that you may be looking at, or NFT projects, are down just as much as Omi is down. So I want to make that clear from the jump. right? You know, Omi is not the only project that is down, not the only NFT token that is down, and the actual NFTs themselves are not the only NFTs that are down either, right? So let's continue. So when we started to see that sell-off, now do bear in mind, we saw a lot of traction for VEVE Omi, and you know, many of people were watching the videos, were excited about the project, etc. But then when price started to go down, many people jumped ship, many people lost interest, and of course people were frustrated with the lack of platforms that you could buy Omi on. Many people were frustrated with not being able to cash out gem to fiat. There was a lot of frustrations, there were a lot of issues that people just weren't okay with, but many people jumped ship. And then of course we saw price start to rally around October last year, and then of course here we are now with price actually below our first initial entry. So the question is, guys, what exactly do we do now? Now there's a few things that Ecomi has going for it. Number one, it has those license agreements, right? It has some of the best license agreements in the NFT space, and you know, just to name a few: Disney, Marvel, Cartoon Network, you know, Givenchy, the list goes on and on, right? They have incredible partnerships, which is why I personally believe that the actual VEVE NFTs themselves will bounce back. I do expect them to bounce back. So we've got a tick of that box now. And in fact, and if I were you and you were looking for entries in the NFT space, now's a great time to scour the VEVE platform and buy up some of those gems that you've always wanted to at rock bottom prices. Again, what else does Ecomi have going for it? It's also a project that is heavily entrenched in the centralized space, right? So, you know, because of its partnerships that it has, because of a lot of the investors behind this project, etc., they are making sure that they stay above board, and are also, you know, one of the only projects that is still dropping gems by the day. They're still progressing. They're still making sure that they focus on the underlying value proposition of the platform, which is to provide VEVE NFTs. They haven't let the bear market hold them back, right? So that's an important note. So that's also a vote of confidence. And also, guys, they are actually progressing. You know, they haven't yet, launched on any major exchanges, but at the moment, I wouldn't say that's a priority just because the market is down at the moment. So overall, I think this project is here to stay. And I see this as a massive opportunity at the moment. And they've recently enabled or partnered with AscendX to provide staking to the Omi holders. So now there's actually a very good incentive for holding the Omi token as well. So the rise and fall of Ecomi VEVE, in my opinion, is temporary, and I think this is going to be a huge success story in the overall cryptocurrency space, let alone the NFT space. And I expect VEVE NFTs to bounce back, and I expect Omi to bounce back as well. Remember, guys, millionaires are made in the bear market. So when others are fearful, be greedy, and when others are greedy, be fearful. Before I wrap up this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date with all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you see in this video is financial advice. So always make sure to do your own independent research. And with that being said, pause the video, click the link in my description, and join the Telegram group so you can stay up to date with all my recent updates, news updates, technical updates, and much more. If you want to be a part of my community and get access to our other NFT gems, our other 100x gems, or get free access to our Forex and Indices group where you can earn a passive income today, I suggest you all click the link in my description and sign up to Crypto Crew Premium today. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. To conclude, I am still very much bullish on VEVE. I'm still very much bullish on Ecomi, and I think this is going to be a huge success story. And guys, remember, VEVE is actually climbing the rankings despite the overall market being down. The value that it has is being maintained, and we're going to see which coins bounce back. I predict Ecomi, VEVE will be here to stay. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Until the next update, seize the day.